Hello students, in the last session we have discussed about the elementary signals like unit step, ramp, parabolic, real exponential and complex exponential signals like that. So today we are going to see the basic operations on signals. So before going to see the basic operations, we'll just revise the topics. So unit step signal u of t, and it is represented like this, and u of n, it is continuous time unit step signal, and it is discrete time unit step signal. Next unit ramp signal, it is having the slope 1. Unit means slope 1. So continuous time, discrete time. Continuous time means on x-axis will consider small t. Discrete time means on x-axis will consider small n. So here what is the relationship between ramp and step signal? R of t, ramp signal can be obtained by taking the integration of u of t. Or u of t can be obtained by the differentiation of r of t. So here r of t is nothing but t for t greater than 0 and 0 otherwise, or t less than 0 you can write. Okay, so it is having the slope for positive t values and it is having 0 slope for the negative t values. We are not having any signal on the left side. So like this. Next, it is unit parabolic function. It is represented as t square by 2 for positive t values and 0 for negative t values. And we know the same relation we are having for parabolic and ramp. Parabolic function can be obtained by taking the integration of r of t. R of t can be obtained by taking the integration of u of t. So double integration of u of t will give us a t square by 2. Okay, so these are the final relations between ramp unit, parabolic and ramp signals. So here already we know that r of t is equals to t for t greater than or equal to 0 and 0 otherwise. So I can write r of t is equals to t into u of t. Similarly, p of t is equals to t square by 2 into u of t. So here, if I take delayed version t minus tau, it can be represented as like this. Similarly here, p of t minus a, then wherever I am having t, you have to replace it with t minus a whole square by 2 into u of t minus a. So very important relation you have to keep in mind for the next sessions. Next, our topic is basic operations on signals. Basic operations on signals. So there are 6 basic operations. First one, time shifting, time reversal, time scaling, next fourth one is amplitude scaling, fifth one signal addition or subtraction. Sixth one, signal multiplication. So first one, time shifting, time reversal, time scaling. So these three operations on time axis. Next 4, 5, 6, amplitude scaling, signal addition or subtraction, and signal multiplication. These involves there is a variations in amplitude. The operations involved changing or variations in amplitude or slope. But first three, times shifting, scaling, reversal, are based on variations in time, that is on x-axis. So first one is time shifting property, sorry, not property, the basic operation, time shifting operation. So we'll take one example and I will explain time shifting operation. Mathematically, time shifting operation of a continuous time signal x of t can be represented as y of t is equals to x of t minus tau, or t minus capital T we can consider. So here time shifting involves two operations. First one is time delay or time advance, that is delay or advance. These two operations involves in time shifting. That is, here I can say that y of t is equal to t plus or minus tau. So here x of t plus tau and x of t minus tau. T plus tau is nothing but delay operation, t minus tau is nothing but advanced operation. So here consider one example like this. This is 6, this is 0, which is having the magnitude a, this is x of t. So on x-axis I am considering small t. So here I am having the signal of magnitude a in between 0 and 6. So now I want to do the time shifting operation, both time shifting operations, time delay and time advanced. Okay, so as I already told you, the shifting operations involves only variations on time axis. There is no variations in amplitude. Amplitude will remain same, but only the time values will change. That is either shifting right side or shifting left side. If the signal is shifting right side, it is delayed version. If the signal is shifting left side, it is advanced version. Okay, delayed means shifting right side. Advanced means shifting left side. Okay, so now I want to shift the signal by tau times towards right side, that is plus tau, and towards left side minus tau. That is t plus tau means the signal is shifting right side with this time. That is, the same signal will like this. So here 0 becomes t, So here, if I am shifting the signal towards right, means this is delayed version. So delayed version means, okay, so here x of t plus tau. X of t plus tau means the signal is not delayed. Here reverse I said, this is minus tau, this is plus tau. Okay, so this is t minus tau. T minus tau means delayed version. Delayed version means shifting right side. This is t plus tau means advanced version, that is shifting left side. So here I want to draw first, if the signal is shifting right side means it is delayed version. This is t minus tau and this is t plus tau. And how much time it is shifting means tau times. So instead of 0, I am having tau. Instead of t, 6 plus tau. And here I am having the signal like this. So this is minus tau plus 6 and this is minus tau. Okay. Same problem I am considering by taking tau value as some integer. Okay. So for this problem, just draw x of t minus tau is equal to, I am taking 4, and x of t plus 4 and x of t minus 4. So how to draw x of t plus 4 and t minus 4? So here you have to consider the inner, that is time shifted value, that is inside the bracket t minus 4, and make it equal to 0. Here t plus 4 and make it equal to 0. What is t here? It is 4, and here it is minus 4. So wherever I am having t values, for that I have to add this plus 4. Here you have to add this minus 4 to get t plus 4, t minus 4. Okay, so here I am having t is equal to 0 and here I am having t is equal to 6. If I add this 4 to these two values, what I will get? T is equal to 4 and t is equal to 6 plus 4, 10. That is 4 to 10. See, small t is equal to 0, small t is equal to 6 from figure. Here what is the value I got? Plus 4. Okay, so you have to add. Whatever the values you are getting, you just simply add the values. If it is minus, you will get plus. Here if you are having plus, you will get minus. So t is equal to 0 plus 4. I will get a 4. 6 plus this 4, I will get a 10. So the picture will shift from 4 to 10. 4 to 10 means it is shifting right side. Here I will have 4 value. Here I will have 6 value, like this. So shifting right side. Shifting right side means it is delayed version. If I add minus 4 for each and every t value, t minus 0 minus 4 means minus 4. I am having 6 minus 4 means 2. So somewhere here I am having 0. So it is starting here, it is starting here, and it is ending here. So it is advanced version. It is delayed version. So it is an example of time shifting. Next we'll see what is time reversal. Okay, so here time reversal, it is also called as time folding. time reversal signal can be obtained by folding the signal about at t is equal to 0. So this operation useful in convolution. So in convolution we are going to discuss this topic future in later sessions. So in convolution this time reversal is used. So time reversal, if I consider a continuous time signal x of t, its time reversal can be represented as x of minus t. Time reversal. So time reversal means x-axis. On x-axis I am having t. Like this I am having the signal. For example, it is having the magnitude a. So this is x of t. So here this is t is equal to minus 1 and this is t is equal to plus 1. So time reversal means plus t will become minus t. This is plus t and this is minus t. If I consider amplitude, plus amplitude minus amplitude. Amplitude involves top and bottom and time axis involves right and left. Okay, so here only plus t is becoming minus t. There is no changes in amplitudes, only changes in time axis, that is on positive and negative, that is right or left. And it is also called as folding, and we have to fold the signal at t is equal to 0. So here it is a t is equal to 0. If I fold this signal at t is equal to 0 like this, okay, so this will shift here and this will shift here and the same signal I will get. So t is equal to minus 1, t is equal to plus 1. There is no change in amplitude and t is equal to 0. This is time axis. If I do the time reversal of this signal, I will get the same signal because the given x of t is a even signal. Even signal, for even signal x of t is equal to x of minus t. Example, one more example I am taking. Just this is a signal x of t 0, 1, 3, 4. This is time axis, amplitude. So this is x of t. Just do or find x of minus t. So how to find x of minus t? X of minus t means positive t values are become negative t values. That is, wherever you are having plus values, that is becoming minus. This plus 1 will become minus 1, minus 3, minus 4. So minus means always on left side of t is equal to 0. Next plus 1 will become minus 1 and plus 3 will become minus 3 and plus 4 will become minus 4. Now see, the same pattern we have to take here. 0 to 1 it is raising. 0 to 1 it is raising. Next 1 to 3 constant. Next 3 to 4 it is falling. 3 to 4 it is falling. So this is x of minus t. Okay. And if we observe the diagram, this is even signal or odd signal. It is not an even signal because x of t is not equal to x of minus t. X of t is not equal to x of minus t. So it is not an even signal. Okay. The same uh, we can do the time reversal and time shifting by considering a discrete time signal also. So for example, I am considering x of n like this: 4, 3, these are amplitudes, 2, 1, 0. And what are the time values? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. So for t is equal to 0, I am having the magnitude 4. For t is equal to 1, I am having the magnitude 3. So this is x of n. So to find out the time reversal, this is x of minus 1. And how to get x of minus n? Same pattern. Instead of plus n, you have to do minus n. That is only on, it is small n only. So wherever you are having positive n values, you have to consider negative n values. But there is no change in amplitudes. Amplitudes will same. First draw the bottom line, that is as an n. So 0 will become 0, plus 1 will become minus 1, plus 2 will become minus 2, plus 3 will become minus 3, and minus 4. For 0 I am having the magnitude 4, for 1 I am having magnitude 3, for 2, 2, 3, 1, and 4 it is 0. So it is decreasing, it is also decreasing. X of n, x of minus n. Time reversal. In the next session, we'll see time scaling. So before that, just I am giving the problems. Just try. First one, draw u of minus t plus 2. Second one, minus 2 into u of t plus 2. Third one, minus 4 into r of t. Next, minus plus 2 into r of t minus 2. Next to r of minus t plus 3. Okay, just try this one. Thank you.